everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chynarea, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Now y'all probably are wondering, if you're new here, why does she have on a bonnet? Like what is going on with her? Why is she on this bonnet? And then for those who are returning, the question is, okay, where has she been? Where has she been? She has not been posting. She has been inactive. Like, where has she been? Well, baby, I'm back. And I got a mic. I have a mic. So a little backstory on the mic. So last Christmas, I got a podcast set up for my dad for Christmas. Shout out to you, Dad. And I learned how to use it. I have like a soundboard and everything. I'm still really trying to figure out how to use that. But it's so dope. And I want to figure out how to, just do it. And it just didn't feel like the right timing for me to jump into podcasting. But I was like, it was a reason why he gave me this. One, I was doing YouTube. But yeah, I was like, it just didn't feel right to do it at that time. Then when I was like recently trying to do it, my mic wasn't working. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I had to buy a brand new mic, but I think it's cute. It's pink, whatever. Because I was going to decorate my other mic and make that one pink, but it just didn't work out. But we here, we back, and we better. So first off, I just want to say, how has everyone been today? Just how is everybody? I feel like I'm in such a much better space. I feel like I'm just cleared. I feel like I'm just happy. I feel like I am very put and well together. I know exactly what I want to do in my life, and I'm going to go out and do it. Y'all, this mic is bringing out so much confidence in me. Y'all, I literally prayed before I got on here, and I was like, God, just speak through me. God, just do what you have to do, because I really want to be successful. I want to get back into YouTube. I want to get back into like my social media presence. And I was like, you know what? Let me just start, because I can talk to him about it all day long. I can pray about it all day long. I can journal about it all day long. But until I actually go out and put that action in and have faith that things will work out, then he gonna take me far. Y'all, I done messed up because I got this a mic. Okay, so anyways, I'm so happy to be back, if you cannot tell. So for those who are new here, my name is Chynarea. I am 23 years old, and I currently reside in Georgia. Where? I don't know, but Georgia. I'm currently in school for dental assistant. I graduate in May. 2025 grads, turn up, stand high, rise up, and I'm just living life. Shoot, I don't know. We're just gonna let God take this thing. So I think the most appropriate thing to talk about in this video, because honestly, I came up here with no plan, but I think the most appropriate thing to talk about this video is like, what have I been doing for the past couple of months since I have been off of YouTube. So obviously I'm in school, and school took up so much of my time. I felt like it was no break. I still feel like it's no break, but I'm managing to learn how to balance out my time to make that room for friendships, relationships, schoolwork, and actually clocking in at work on top of clinicals. So it's a lot, but I'm very appreciative, and I'm very blessed to be able to be in this space, because there was a point in time where I kind of didn't know what I wanted to do, and I was just going with the flow. Now that I have definitely felt like I found my purpose, everything definitely has a meaning now. So I took some time off to just really get back into the groove of things, because summer semester, I was kind of in the flow of it. I was only balancing, I want to say, about 3 classes at the time. So I would post here and there on YouTube. But when fall semester came around, which is currently now, I completely dropped YouTube. I was like, I cannot keep up. I actually did pick up my camera a few times and try to record vlogs and things like that, but it just didn't feel very genuine. I just felt like I was doing the same cycle again of just trying to post to just put my face out there without having a real reason on being on the platform. Because something I always said is, if I'm on a platform, I want to have a reason to be on there. I want to inspire, I want to push, and I want to just have a purpose, you know, just have a real purpose instead of trying to create this aesthetic or be this aesthetic that I see other people being that I know that is far from me. So I just thank God that he has sat me down and given me time. Not an email. Oh, it's talking about my case that I ordered from TikTok. It's like Faith Over Fear. It's so cute, but I had gotten on TikTok, and the only reason why I got it on TikTok was because I was getting these yappy bracelets. It's these bracelets that have like different quotes. I have 2 of them. One is a green one, it says Faith Over Fear, and another one is a pink one with like a bunch of crosses on it. Anywho, you tap on it and it brings up a verse of the day. Like, so freaking cute. I want them all, but they're $14, and I'm still a college student learning how to balance out my money and not spend money on unnecessary things. So yeah, but I think it is so freaking cute. So if you guys have TikTok, which I know everyone does, but even not on TikTok, go on Google and look up Yappy bracelets, YAPPY bracelets, BRACLET. Gonna have to check that later. But yeah, so I think those are very freaking worth it, because that's just a one of a kind thing. That was just something I had to get, like had to. Where did I leave off at? I can't really remember where I left off at, but picking back up for where I think I left off at, I recently just left a season of waiting. I know a lot of people do not like waiting. I'm definitely not a big fan of waiting, but I definitely think it is necessary in order to gain the characteristics that you pray for, to gain the fruits of the spirit that you want for it and things like that. And although my waiting period this time was not long compared to waiting periods that I had to in the past, I feel like I've actually had more progress in these few weeks than I have had before in the past, which is a very strong statement, but I really do go by that. I have definitely grown my relationship with God. Yes, I do not read my Bible every single day, but I'm definitely trying. And I feel like as long as I'm trying and I acknowledge what I'm doing, but I'm still giving God that praise and that glory, then it is totally fine. Some people may disagree, but at the end of the day, the way that I see it is I'm a human being, and I know other people, but I know I give that excuse of like, oh my gosh, I'm tired, or I've been at class all day, clinicals all day, like I'm tired, I don't want to pick up my Bible. I think reading a verse on my phone is enough, which it is, but for me personally and the goals that I have set, I know that I should be able to get up out my bed and grab my Bible, take a few notes for the night, or just meditate on a chapter that I have already read, and just still find ways to apply it to my life, and just ask God to like lead me to different ways that I can explore what he's talking about in this passage that I'm reading. So it's different ways that I feel like I can get up and, you know, incorporate my Bible, you know, throughout the day, yada, yada, yada. But I just haven't done so. And I'm taking ownership for that. But on the other hand, I have definitely been spreading encouraging messages on my TikTok page. I have definitely been giving close friends just great advice. Just pouring out the Spirit of God, just really taking accountability and noticing that, you know, it's not just me on this earth, and trying to check in on everybody and be there for everybody, letting people know that, you know, it's not just me that is here, but it is God that is here to help you get over that depression, to help you get over that anxiety, to help you get over that stress, to help you overcome, you know, what people have said about you in the past, to overcome what you may have felt about yourself in the past and things like that. So I just been feeling like I definitely been on a ministry for God, and it actually feels good. It doesn't feel forceful. And I remember a point in time I was speaking on my YouTube page or so, or maybe it was on TikTok, but I know I said publicly before that I don't want my relationship with God to feel like it's just forced. You know, I don't want to go around spreading a message just feeling like it's forced or things like that. I don't want to go around just saying, live by these things and do these things, and I'm not even doing it myself. Yes, I still fall short. Yes, I say and do things that I know I shouldn't do. But I feel like it's all about accountability and trying not to do it again, and correcting your mistakes, and also correcting other people's mistakes that you see do it as well. And that's something that I have been definitely been seeing talked about on social media. Judgment. A lot of people are misconstruing what judgment means in the Bible. Yes, judging is a sin, but God has to judge us. But the judgment I'm talking about that people are fussing about is the type of judgment of correcting a fellow Christian, correcting a fellow brother or sister. It's nothing wrong with, say if I go out and I get sloppy drunk. Let's just say that just happens. I go out, I get sloppy drunk, yada, yada, yada. It's nothing wrong with my best friend or my sister coming up to me saying, hey, Chynarea, that isn't right, quoting a scripture or quoting what God has laid on their heart at the time. I don't think that's wrong. I just really think that's them correcting me. I don't think that's, judging me per se. But if you were to put that scenario on social media, which I have seen lately, people are considering that to be a form of judgment. Now, I know everybody point of view and opinion is totally different from mine, but I'm just trying to say the facts over here because that's what I believe in, but whatever. So, yeah. It's like the subliminal light whispers and stuff in the mic because I just got a mic, and yeah. So, yeah. But, yeah. I just been seeing that topic a lot on social media, and I honestly think it is the most craziest thing to be arguing about on social media. But social media, because people just gonna find a way to argue. People can't never really get along for real because that's why the world gonna. Anyways, so yeah, I just been spending most of my time just doing that and just actually falling in love with God. I feel like I do have a big task at hand. Obviously, I'm not gonna share that on camera, off camera. I just feel like that's something me and God will discuss, and at a later time when it's supposed to happen and for me to share, I would definitely share it. Something that I just thought about too, comparison. I was fighting comparison for the past couple of weeks. Just fighting comparison and the fact of, okay, why does this person have this and I don't have this? Or I've been on social media doing this for a long time, but I'm trying to do it in the right direction. But this person that I've known, I went to school with, is doing this in the wrong direction. So how are they able to get to peaks and do certain milestones that I feel like I should have been had a long time ago? And even too, I wanted to do YouTube back when I was in high school. I believe I was a senior at the time. I wanted to post a YouTube video, but I was too nervous. And I think about all the time, like, oh my gosh, I should have hit this accomplishment by now. I should have been at this milestone by now. If only I wasn't too scared, or if only I didn't share my dream with such and such and they talked me out of it, or they talked me down out of it. Not saying that both of those statements are true, because honestly they're not. When I told my friends, they wanted me to do it, but a voice inside of me said, don't do it, out of fear and just, I don't know, panic. So I have definitely been was definitely comparing myself the last couple of weeks to just different people that I seen who had a big social media outlet, and I felt like, okay, I definitely want that. Okay, I definitely should have that by now. But, just giving it to God and surrendering it to God and just letting him, be the dictator of my life, saying, you know what, Chynarea, maybe you didn't need it right now. Maybe you weren't prepared for it right now. Maybe if you touched all that money, you would have blown it and you would have been at square one, like dead broke, don't have nothing, won't have nothing, And I thank God. I really, really thank God, because I'm not going to tell no story. If you would have gave 17, 18-year-old me the type of money that these other people and influencers be touching, I would not be responsible. I would have not been responsible. I would have gone out, bought the most high-rise, top-rise apartment. I definitely probably would have moved far away from home, bought my dream car, and just been in this world of that, and I probably wouldn't even went to school. I probably just would have survived strictly off of YouTube. And well, not even YouTube, just social media. And I noticed too, when people just depend strictly on social media, the things that they have to do to keep that money up. And that's what people fail to realize. Your first impression means everything. And that's just not even in person. That's on social media as well. So if you post yourself just doing all these vulgar things, saying all these vulgar things, that's the type of audience that you're going to draw. And what I have seen is when those people who come on doing certain things in a negative light try to change to the right light, their fan base or their followers seem to not like it. They seem to mock them. They seem to make it seem like it's such a bad thing. Their follower count go down. The subscriber count go down. And I'm just like, imagine if I was in the limelight and that happened to me. How would I be able to take it? How would I be able to take the negative comments, the hate comments, the nasty DMs and stuff like that? And I just was like, I'm thankful. I'm very, very thankful, because now if I was to blow up and to have all this attention on me, I would definitely know how to handle it. Y'all, my camera is about to die, so let me pause this real quick and change out my battery, because what the heck. Okay, so I'm back and I'm better. I want you better as ever. Don't remember letter. I wanna give you better. Baby, it's whatever. Somebody gotta step up. Somebody so messed up. If I let them care, it's easy to see that you're fed up. I am on a whole nother level. And you know what's crazy too, y'all? I got on this camera and I started singing, and I haven't listened to Bryson Tiller. I kid y'all not. I have not listened to Bryson Tiller in a few months. I really have not. But anyways, continue off where I left, where I don't even remember where I left off at. Dang it. What was I gonna say? I really can't remember what was I gonna say. But yeah, y'all. Shoot. I know I was talking about being thankful to not have the limelight, but anyways, to make another point about social media and not being in the limelight, another thing that I realized too is privacy. Like, if you're on social media, it is kind of hard to maintain privacy, especially like relationship privacy. I've recently, well, for a while now, my Instagram has been private for probably close to a year now. I just want my peace. Like, I just want the people to know in my life, or the people that I want to have access to, or people that I want to have access to me, to know what's going on in my life. And even still then, I don't post everything that goes on in my life. Like, I still haven't posted that I'm in school. Like, if you just follow me on social media, you wouldn't even know that I'm in school. I don't post anything school related. I barely post anything relationship related, let alone showing my boyfriend face. I don't even really bring up relationship problems like to my sister and stuff like that, like my mama and stuff like that. Like, I definitely used to, but it's just like after a while you kind of realize, like, what's the point, you know? Because at the end of the day, I'm only dating that person, or I'm only going through this with this friendship and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, I want to vent, but the only person I really need to vent to is God, because he knew I would go through it, and he's the only one that could really help me go through it. So that's something I definitely value. And two, because I'm gonna bring this up, I really like Justin Reed. Like, me and my sister was talking about them, but so Justin Reed, they're a TikTok couple. I really like them, but they had a rocky breakup, and I say it was only rocky because it hit the eyes of social media. And once you place something in the eyes of social media will never, ever, ever, ever forget. Resurface clips, screenshots of all sorts and everything. I just So recently they got back together, and it was like big news. Not Diddy big, but you know, big news. And no shade, but that was like huge news. And obviously people was not supportive of it, because when they broke up, Jess had to drive 40 hours back, and a lot of people was like, oh my gosh, I could never. How could she take him back? She's so dumb. She had to drive all the way back across the country after he just dumped her. Da 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 da. And a handful, not even a handful, like probably 2-3 people was just like, the only reason why y'all really on her back is because she's doing this publicly. Because we have all been in situations where we have taken our ex back for much worse. Much worse. Much worse. And the only reason why she was getting backlash, they were getting backlash, was because it was done publicly. So I don't think if I had the social media presence when I was 18 and I was going through a very tumultuous breakup, I don't think I would have been able to like really handle that well, because I would have felt like I would have had to defend myself, or I probably would have bashed a person out of emotion. It just wouldn't have been a pretty thing. Like I just know it wouldn't have been a pretty thing, having to explain yourself to a bunch of strangers online, because that's technically what it is, a bunch of strangers online who don't know nothing but other than what you showed. So will I be able to do that now? Like handle that now? Like if I gained the followers and gained the fan base, would I be able to handle, you know, the comments and things like that if me and my boyfriend were public and we just broke up? I think I would be. I honestly think I would be, because the one thing that I said that Jess should have done was just hush. She should have just hushed. She shouldn't have said anything. And I feel like that goes with every other single relationship that's being talked about, or that's, you know, on social media. I know some things they just cannot hush about, but me personally, I would just hush. It's my life. If you support me or not, you will continue to support me. If you don't believe in what I believe in, or respect my decision on how I choose to stay with someone or to not stay with someone, stay in the friendship or not stay in the friendship, then you can simply exit, because it's not that hard. But again, 18, 17-year-old me wouldn't understand that. I would feel like I would have to reply to everything. I would feel like I would have to bash someone. I would feel like I would have to just react in a way that social media would want me to react, but not in the way that I know I should react, or that I was grown up or taught to react. So that's something too. But yeah, y'all. I think I'm gonna go ahead and post this video today. It's sitting on me to just post it. I've honestly enjoyed making this. I didn't want to make this too freaking long, because you know I'm just getting back into it. But I just hope you guys really enjoyed it. I really want to rebrand myself on this YouTube page. Like, obviously I still want to do vlogs, but I don't think vlogs are in my cards right now. But sitting down and talking on the mic, I feel like that definitely is, because I can sit down and talk for days. I feel like it was meant for me to start using my voice for positive things now that I have gone through, I'm not going to say really gone through, but learned a lot. I feel like God has put me in certain situations and allowed me to meet certain people and go through certain things for a certain reason, in order to get on camera and to speak about it, now that I'm definitely in a place of peace. And yeah, so if you need any advice, if you like this video, if you want to see more, drop below in the comments what you feel, how you felt, what you like, what you didn't like. Hey, hold on. If you didn't like it, you probably got to DM me privately, because I don't know if I'm really able to handle like you trying to bless me in the comments about what you didn't like. Like, I don't know if I want to like that for real. I'm just playing. But no, for real, drop everything down below in the comments. My social medias will be down in the description box. I don't know if I want to keep up my past vlogs up here. I've been thinking about that. I think I'm gonna keep my past videos up here. I think I am. But other than that, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you definitely enjoyed, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time in the next video. I definitely have to learn how to use that soundboard for real, because it is so cool. Like, I'm just thinking about the little buttons that I could be pressing for like certain things that I'm saying. Whatever. I'll see you guys next. Can I speak? I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Have a blessed day.